amazing destinations of Russia. When you think of Russia, what comes to mind? Endless snow? Red Square? Or maybe that famous vodka? But the truth goes far beyond these cliches. Russia is a gigantic country spanning 11 time zones, home to hundreds of cultures and ethnic groups, with landscapes ranging from frozen lakes to active volcanoes. In this video, I'll take you on a journey beyond common stereotypes and familiar images. Get ready to discover majestic palaces, untouched nature, and wonders you probably never imagined. These are the top 10 destinations to visit in Russia, and some of them will truly surprise you. Let's get started. 1. St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg is a magnificent and historic city, often called Russia's window to Europe. Peter the Great founded this city in 1703 in the middle of swamps and under the harshest weather conditions. Thousands of workers and soldiers lost their lives building this city, but Peter never let go of his dream. The city is built on more than 100 islands, connected by 800 bridges, a number that surpasses even Amsterdam and Venice. That is why St. Petersburg is also known as the Venice of the North. The Hermitage Museum, with over 3 million works of art, is the world's largest art museum in terms of exhibition space, and part of it is housed in the Winter Palace. It is said that if you were to stand in front of each artwork for just 1 minute, viewing all the pieces would take more than 3 years. The city has 221 museums, more than 80 theaters, and around 2,000 libraries. Its buildings are listed as UNESCO World Heritage Sites, 36 historic architectural ensembles, and around 4,000 landmark structures. In the Summer Garden, fountains and marble statues make every step feel like a walk through history. If you visit in June, the White Nights Festival fills the city with light and celebration, nights when the sun never sets and the city stays awake until dawn. Great literary figures such as Pushkin, Dostoevsky, and Nabokov, and composers like Tchaikovsky and Shostakovich all came from this city. St. Petersburg is truly a cultural jewel at the heart of Russia. 2. Lake Baikal. Lake Baikal is located in southeastern Siberia and is the oldest and deepest freshwater lake in the world. This lake is approximately 25 to 30 million years old and alone holds nearly 20% of the Earth's total unfrozen surface freshwater. Its depth reaches 1,642 meters, meaning if you stack the Eiffel Tower 5 times on top of itself, it would still be underwater. It stretches 636 kilometers in length, and its width varies between 25 and 80 kilometers. It is home to unique species found nowhere else on Earth, including the Baikal seal, the only exclusively freshwater seal species in the world. No one knows for certain how these seals came to be here. It remains one of nature's great mysteries. In summer, its crystal clear waters are perfect for boating, hiking, and picnics. In winter, the frozen surface transforms into a dreamlike crystal landscape, ideal for ice skating and snowmobiling. At the peak of winter, trucks and cars drive directly across the ice of the lake. The village of Listovyanka is a great base for exploration, and the Circumbaikal Railway, built in 1905 and once called the Golden Buckle of the Steel Belt of Russia, offers unforgettable views. Baikal is truly a paradise for nature lovers. 3. Moscow. Moscow, the beating heart of Russia, is where history and modern life intertwine. Don't miss Red Square. St. Basil's Cathedral with its colorful domes and Lenin's mausoleum side by side create one of the most recognizable images in the world. Inside the Kremlin, you can feel the presence of history, religion, and power all at once. Art lovers must visit the Bolshoi Theater, one of the most prestigious opera and ballet venues in the world, with a history spanning more than 250 years. For a more local experience, walk through GUM department store or ride the Moscow Metro, a network of stations adorned with murals, sculptures, and grand chandeliers, known as the People's Palaces. Arbat Street is perfect for shopping and street art, while Gorky Park is a great place to relax with the locals. Moscow is bold, energetic, and full of life, just like Russia itself. The Golden Ring, northeast of Moscow, lies the historic region known as the Golden Ring. Suzdal, with its wooden churches and peaceful Kremlin, is one of the most charming towns in the region. Interestingly, Suzdal has a population of only 10,000 people, yet houses more than 50 churches, the highest ratio of churches per capita in Russia. Vladimir, once a medieval capital of Russia, is home to the Assumption Cathedral and the Golden Gate, both listed as UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Visiting these cities takes you deep into Russia's historical and spiritual roots, a place where time seems to have stood still. Kamchatka Peninsula. Kamchatka is located in the most remote eastern point of Russia, a land of snow-covered volcanoes, steaming geysers, and untouched wilderness. The Valley of Geysers is one of the largest geothermal areas in the world, and the region has a total of 160 volcanoes, 29 of which are still active. For adventurers and photographers, this region is truly a paradise on Earth. If you are lucky, you might spot brown bears, eagles, and perhaps even the northern lights. Kamchatka is a place where you genuinely feel that the Earth is alive. Kazan, the capital of the Republic of Tatarstan, is where Russian and Tatar cultures blend beautifully. The Kazan Kremlin houses both the Kol Sharif Mosque and the Annunciation Cathedral, a symbol of religious coexistence in Russia that is rarely matched anywhere in the world. The Temple of All Religions, with its symbolic architecture, is also well worth a visit. Walk along Bauman Street, enjoy shopping, and try local Tatar dishes such as chak-chak and ekpakmak. Kazan is truly a unique piece of multicultural Russia. Notably, this city is also referred to as the third capital of Russia, after Moscow and St. Petersburg. Mount Elbrus. Standing at 5,642 meters, Mount Elbrus is the highest peak in Europe. Located in the Caucasus Mountains, it is a dream destination for climbers and thrill seekers. Elbrus is in fact a dormant volcano that last erupted approximately 2,000 years ago. Its twin summits are the remnants of ancient volcanic craters. With cable cars and guided routes, even non-professional hikers can experience part of the mountain. The breathtaking views and fresh mountain air are an unforgettable reward. Urgaki. Urgaki in the western Sayan Mountains is a world of sharp peaks, alpine lakes, and pristine forests. The famous Sleeping Sayan rock formation resembles a giant figure lying at rest, one of the most extraordinary and spectacular natural phenomena in Russia. This national park, covering more than 340,000 hectares, was established in 2006 and is considered one of the best destinations for Siberian nature tourism. At night, the region's crystal-clear sky and deep silence create a magical, unforgettable experience. The Trans-Siberian Railway. The Trans-Siberian Railway is more than just a long train ride. It is a true cultural and life experience. Stretching over 9,288 kilometers from Moscow to Vladivostok, it crosses 8 time zones and is the longest railway line in the world. Construction began in 1891 and took 25 years to complete. Tsar Nicholas II, who was still crown prince at the time, personally wheeled the first barrow of earth to mark the start of operations in Vladivostok. Thousands of workers, soldiers, and prisoners gave their lives building this line through dense forests, frozen terrain, and raging rivers. Along the way, you will witness diverse landscapes of forests, mountains, and lakes, and can stop in cities like Irkutsk or Novosibirsk. The train runs for 207 kilometers alongside Lake Baikal, one of the most beautiful railway routes in the world. This journey is the soul of Russia, carried on rails. At the eastern edge of Russia lies Vladivostok, overlooking the Golden Horn Bay and the Sea of Japan. The name of this city in Russian means ruler of the East, and it lives up to that name well. It is the final stop of the Trans-Siberian Railway, and reflects a blend of Russian and Asian cultures. The Ruski Bridge, stretching 1,104 meters, is an engineering marvel and one of the tallest cable-stayed bridges in the world. Visit the Vladivostok Fortress, explore the history of Russia's Pacific Naval Fleet, and soak up the lively atmosphere of this port city. And these were 10 amazing destinations in Russia. This vast country still has many hidden places left to explore, which we'll cover in future videos. What do you think? Which destination is truly worth visiting? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you can join us on our next adventures. There are always new things waiting to be discovered.